What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your 2021 yearly energy report. This report will be going over the major aspects going on throughout the year, looking at the eclipses, and also taking a look at the channeled information that I get as we go through these energies. So before I get into the energies, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. And if you would like a personal reading with me to see how the energies are going to be going for you in 2021 specifically, go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com, and click on services, and you can see the options that I have to offer, and we can do that. All right. So 2020 was a year of transformation. It was a year of purging. It was difficult for some. It was transformative for all, for sure. Okay. Very, very intense. All the aspects that we had going on were just squeegeeing and purging all these things out, clearing all this dense energy. And it could have been pretty painful. You could have lost a job. You could have had a physical accident, lost a relationship, gained a relationship, had a baby. Well, lots of things could have happened. But whatever the case is, a lot of things have changed, not just for you, but for everyone. Okay. Now, going into 2021, we have a lot shifting, and coming into 2021, we're coming in with the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction at your side, 0 degrees, baby. So this is good. I have an Aquarius moon, so I feel you on this. I'm excited because finally these energies are going to start to move forward and allow us to, instead of having to do all this deep shadow work and heal. 2020 was a lot of healing, a lot of letting go of the past, a lot of looking at our shit, like having to deal with it. Now we've looked at our stuff, we've dealt with it, we faced it, we felt it. Now it's time to say bye-bye. We have a new foundation. So now it's time to take this foundation and step into this next chapter and build the foundation for the next 30 years of our life. We're beginning a 30-year cycle here this year. Okay, so this year the eclipses will be, the North Node will be in your 5th house, and the South Node will be in your 11th house. So when the North Node is in the 5th house, I have that natally. Okay, and this is all about entrepreneurship. Starting your own business, or at least starting your own projects, or getting into some things that you have passion for and you're excited about. Right, learning about what you really love to do with your life and what really gets you ticking, get your passion going. And this also has to do with children. Okay, so this could mean that you could be making some babies this year. This is also about learning how to be and have fun, right? Getting in touch with that inner child and being flirtatious and fun and happy and witty. And it's also about exercise, physical fitness, all right? Getting out there and just movement. Movement is life. And the 5th house represents sports and, like athleticism in general. Okay, so the South Node is sort of where you already have these talents. But when it's transiting, this is saying that these are going to show you things you need to let go of. So maybe letting go of your attachment to large groups of people, letting go of your attachment to a certain way that people see you, like validation externally and things like that. All right. This could also mean, though, that you have past life, friends, coming back into your life, because the South Node does bring past life stuff back in too. Past life lessons, past life experiences, and past life gift as well. Okay. So you have had Pluto transiting your 12th house for the last 12 years. And that is just intense. Okay. Pluto transiting the 12th house generally brings a lot of, it's a lot of transformation, but in the etheric realm. So it's very intense, very deep. It's very etheric. It's very energetic. It may be kind of difficult, but my Aquariuses, we are meant for the Aquarian age, and we are coming into the Aquarian age. So that is very exciting. I'm super stoked to get this going. So we're going to be having the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction at 0 degrees of Aquarius. So the chances that your sun or rising is exactly at 0 degrees is very slim. Okay, but still, you're going to have your sun or rising, if you're watching this, near or close to that. So this is going to influence you a lot, the most. And this is the biggest, conjunction in the last 20 years. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've all been waiting for, right? This is what changes humanity. So this is going to activate you. This is going to activate you in your sign, baby. So this is where you are going to shine, transform, rise up, make shit happen, get going. Like, this is where the genius in the Aquarius energy is going to start to be lit on fire, okay? Because as you can see, the world is going through a lot of change. And in this change, we are coming into the age of Aquarius. So the Aquarians are built for this, but you have to make sure that you tap into that Uranian energy. Okay, Uranus rules Aquarius. So with this, the big shifts in energies that are going to be happening is the Saturn and Uranus square. Now, this is an area of tension. This is what's going to make you grow, right? So this is going to be in your first and fourth house. Uranus is in your fourth house. It's going to be transiting your fourth house for quite some time. So with this, your identity is shifting as you discover your roots, as you dig deep down into your really who you are. This is really about how you want to bring yourself out in the world, right? Who do you want to be? So you could decide to change your look altogether. If you're I don't know, if you're a ballet dancer, you could decide that you want to do a bikini fitness competition. If you're emo, you may decide that you want to be hip hop, or like some dramatic shift like that. All right, it's you're gonna start to be drawn to new and different things. I have a feeling though it's gonna be more like spiritually aligned, like drum circles, and being more like hippie, right? Because look, let's face it, like Aquarius, we're the weirdos, right? I got an Aquarius moon. I'm a weird dude. It's okay. I love it. I love my weirdness. I've learned to accept it. But sometimes it takes a little while to learn how to accept that. Accept your weirdness, because your weirdness is your gift. That is where you thrive, okay? And with Uranus in the fourth house, this is all about creating unconventional roots. So this is, you could like want to like start a commune, or like create a community, or like rent a house and have like 30 people live there, and you all kind of like doing like an ayahuasca ceremony, right? Like everybody works together, like makes the food together, and like does these things together, and everybody pitches in, and everyone has a gift, and you help designate these gifts, and it's sort of like more like a bartering system than anything. Okay, which I actually think that in a way that's where things are going here in the future. But this year it's going to get a massive uptick. All right, so this is all about you starting your own community, starting your own life. The way that you see in your mind, how you envision, and learning how to monetize your hobbies, really. Okay, North Node in the fifth house, entrepreneurship. You need to learn how to become an entrepreneur. This is basically like, what's it saying? And entrepreneurship is kind of the way to go in this day and age anyways, especially, Aquarian mindset is the entrepreneur mindset. When you're in that flow, when you're able to create and do things and make things happen the way you want to, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's awesome. So we also have Chiron here for you in your third house. So this is where your debilitation is. This is where the difficulty lies. And this is in communication and education. When Chiron is in the third house, you may have a difficult time communicating to yourself, or you may just beat the shit out of yourself in your head. Okay, like really bad. All right, this is where your vulnerability is. But the good thing is here, the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction is going to be sextiling Chiron. Now, Jupiter is just going to touch on that a little bit, but throughout the year, Saturn will be going back and forth, and they will be sextiling throughout the year. Same thing with Saturn and Uranus, okay? So these two aspects are going to be going on throughout the entire year. So with that Chiron energy, and this also, this Chiron in the third house can also indicate some like very unique sexual fetishes, honestly. Okay, so don't be shy, don't be afraid, let it out. You got to let that Kundalini energy rise, baby, and just let it flow, because you never know what's going to happen. Of course, do it responsibly. Don't be doing no weird dumb shit, but I mean, like let that free flag fly. Don't be afraid of who you are. All right, and the third house also represents communities, right? Building a solid community. So this is where like it's going to be maybe like a fear of you. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe people won't like me. Maybe like I don't really want to be around people. I need my alone time. Or maybe you could build a virtual, community. I built the opportunity community. Aquarius moon, opportunity community online, and we all get together sometimes, and it's absolutely beautiful and marvelous. So if you want to join the opportunity community, please come on by, check it out, spiritualbodybuilder.com. Represent, baby. All right. So with that, your identity, okay, with Saturn and Jupiter going through your first house, okay, this is going to affect your identity, how you bring yourself out into the world, and you're shedding a skin this year. All right, this is beautiful for empowerment and really digging deep down to discover who you are at a very, very deep level, your ancestors, your lineage, and really discovering, what is it that I love to do? What do I want to bring to the table? Where do I want to go with this? Who do I want around me? What do I want to feel all the time? Right? You're going through all these questions in your mind. And as you go through these questions in your mind and you make these decisions, it's going to shift your physical appearance. All right? The way that you bring yourself out in the world. People are not going to recognize you at the end of the year. From now to the end of the year, you're going to be different. Okay? And it's going to be in a good way, because this year is all about growth and expansion. Okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you would like, again, like I said, a personal reading for me, please go to my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com, click on services, and find the one that works for you. And I'll be more than happy to work directly with you. Let's make it happen. All right, guys? And please, if this message resonates, send this to all your Aquarian friends. Let them know what's up. All right? I love you guys very much. I hope you have a beautiful year. And I'll see you guys on the next report.